Mhm. Hi, hey, hey, how y'all doing tonight? As usual, I'm coming through, and I ain't got a whole lot to say about anything. I've had a great day today. Um, went out and went to the store, cut up a couple of pieces of wood, and love from North Korea. Hey, hey, thank you for coming through. uh, like the name, money, money punani. Alrighty then. Yeah. Um, I be trying to give it a little bit of time. For some people to come in and everything. Only her. Hi, mama. You're beautiful. Love your content. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just regular old everyday life is what it is, and whatever life bring me, then that's what I share with y'all. My everyday life. That's it. But I appreciate that. Hey, Jayla. I'm doing pretty good today. Today was a good day. Not that I be looking for every day to be good, cause in this lifetime we gonna all have some ups and downs. If you get up every day thinking every day gonna go perfect and you ain't gonna be tested, if you ain't never tested, you ain't gonna never ever have a testimony. Never. So, some days you're gonna get up and it's gonna be some hard ones, but a few of my days been kind of hard. So um I just I have been getting up looking for some better days. Super King, you like my mustache? Am I even close enough for you to see it? Child, please. Anyways, and dog dude, you gonna be finished all right. Boy, the trolls is super duper busy already. Can't even get in here good without the trolls coming. It's like I don't know where they come from or whatever, but you know, I guess they gonna have to look for somebody somewhere where they can like really get you. Catch me on one of my days, like when I'm crying or something like that, and then I might give you some energy. But you probably won't like the things that I say, because at that time, then I'll probably be a little worse than anything that you could say to me in here. Ryan, there's no future reading over here. There's Bible reading over here. But no future. That is good. I'm blessed today, but life isn't going to be blessed all of the time. But you only have Jesus, so I have nothing to worry. Come on, Jayla, tell somebody about it. Hey, yes, yo, I'm a porter and looking for a sexy chocolate lady. What can we do? Not a damn thing. We can't do nothing. So you might want to go and look and find you another chocolate whatever. You went why Hugo, why do you want gold teeth in your mouth? Yeah, these trolls, I mean, come on over here and give us a laugh. Like that's so crazy. So crazy. Yes. Hugo, why do you want gold teeth? You wish you had gold teeth. What color your teeth is now? If they ain't brown, then you don't really need no gold teeth. I got these because I was, you know, I wanted to be following the trends and stuff like that back then. Your teeth yellow. Stop chewing on them yellow crayons then. They don't taste that good. And if you want to and you got the money to spend, go get you some gold teeth. We ain't gonna be mad at you. Hey Drew. Due to caffeine and monster energy. Ooh. Yeah. The monster energy done caught up to you, and then it just instead of you getting up there and then you getting excited, it jumped on top of you. Yeah, you gotta leave them energy drinks alone. You don't be making it, don't make you twitch and like have the jitters or nothing like that messing with them energy drinks. Like catch me on a bad day, but these trolls are crazy. Yes, they is. I really, I can laugh at them all day, but on the days that I come in and I'm already frustrated in there, I wouldn't say frustrated, but I ain't having such a good day. What better, what better time to take your frustrations out is on trolls. They on here, they not on here as real people, they on here as these crazy names and everything, and why not just give them the attention that they looking for? So, but I'm Latino. I if I were African American, would be so cool. I would wear a do rag and try to rap. Uh, Hugo, I'm thinking you a troll too. Got to be saying some stupid stuff like that right there. So what you trying to say? Only us African Americans wear a head rag. I live around all Latino, Spanish every single day. And I don't seen more Spanish people, Latino people with well, not gold in their mouth. But they have silver the same way I wear them. You ain't gotta be a certain ethnicity to want gold or whatever in your mouth. I mean, do you, Hugo? Okay, then. I ain't. If I thought you was one of them, cause sometimes trolls can come in and they just add to the chat and they just like funny, but then you get some of them ones that come through here and then they just be very disrespectful or whatever. If I thought you was one of those kind of trolls, then I'd have been. You wouldn't even be talking in here no more. You'll have to go and create another page to come back through, cause you wouldn't be over here. So nah, it's not that bad. That's true. They're just crazy about joining people lives and just trolling like we don't know it's them. Right. Right. I try not to pay them no attention, but what better time than to be able to just click on one of them when you already having a bad day and you feel like you want to say some things, but you don't really want to say the things to those people. I'll be like, that be like the time when I'll be like, God say, okay, go ahead. Go ahead, let loose. But it's like the person you mad at, like you don't want to say things that are possibly, some people, there's people that you can be mad at, you mad at them, and the things that you may want to say to them, you don't really want to say to them because it can have a lasting hurtful effect on them if you say the things that you really want to say to them. I ain't saying the things that you want to say to them. I'm talking about the things you really really want to say to them, and that ain't really good. So sometimes, like, them trolls come through at that time right there. It's like you can get it. You can definitely get it. I don't know who they is, and since they coming on pretending or faking to be, because online you can be anybody you want. You can be anybody you want to be, I guess. But yeah, I'll the same way they try to use me, then I'll use them in the same way. Therapy, baby. Therapy. I think it's so cool the way you talk and play sports, track and field, and you're a good. See there, Hugo. There you go. Mm-mm-mm. Goodbye. Yeah, you enjoy all of those good things. Exactly, LOL. Hey, Tisha Rail. um, if we don't start showing each other love, we all fall down. Absolutely, Tommy's mom. Yes. If we don't show each other's love, I try to show love. I try to show love to everybody. Usually, people don't get to see me like cut up and everything. I'm a peaceful person, but I'm also human. So sometimes you know, I can fall short. I can fall short, and sometimes I don't only fall short. I fall real deep. I fall in the hole. You know, You know what they say? You go down there and you all. I ain't gonna say I go to hell, but I can almost touch it sometimes because I got some frustrating things on the inside of me that I try not to let loose. At no time. So I try to be. I try to stay level headed. Yeah, sometimes I am like, yeah, sometimes it be like that. Real life, real life. um, hey Asia. But how's everybody doing tonight? Y'all know I come on and we kind of like create our own little conversation by questions that somebody asks or somebody come and talk about like what they had going on today. Me, I just come on and my thing is, Shauna, just hit the live. Don't stop. Don't quit on yourself. And if you don't, I call myself Shauna. My name is Tashana. Um, this is Life with Tashana. Um, Joe Cooper, I'ma just imagine you as one of those trolls with a George Floyd head coming through here. Just saying that, so we gonna say goodbye to you already too. You ate me in prison, Alisa. Lord have mercy. I hope it was good. The trolls are trolling tonight. You know what? My moderators will have a good time, but right now I'm having a good time with the trolls. So let's see. They come in and just say something, and we gonna roll with them. We gonna roll with them tonight. Sure, they ain't got nothing. It must not be nobody else on here live that anybody else who they the trolls mad at or whatever. You know, I don't know. Am I the only one live? Am I the only one live tonight that they can come over and troll? The trolls are being trolls. They sing good though. The trolls sing good. Mm, okay. Have you seen the movies? Yeah, I don't seen the movies. I sure have. Squirt you with holy water. Yeah, that. That is really showing out tonight. Yeah, you know, I done seen the movie Trolls. Yes, I have. They do. They sing good. But then again, is it the trolls that singing? That's real people that singing. Hey Jayla, the night we I guess this gonna be fun. This gonna be funny night. We ain't gonna do. We gonna talk. We gonna talk, but it gonna be some other. We gonna get some laughs in tonight. I guess cause I do have a funny side of me. It just don't come out too much. Too often like that. My sister them do say when people want to get the joking and going on and stuff. I have some stuff like it's like I got a ready arsenal on the inside of me. um, hey Shauna, how you doing tonight, girl? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. We in here having fun with the trolls, I guess tonight. Not the trolls that Dove talking about. We talking about these trolls that be scrolling through YouTube. That's what we having. I had that picture in my head about the movie LOA. Yeah, the trolls is Dove, I really hope that that's what it is because I spent a lot of time last year crying. So that wouldn't be a bad thing to laugh my way through some stuff. Sometimes like I have some comebacks and stuff when I get in situations and everything. My sister and them used to say all the time, "Girl, you be like you have them loaded in the chamber ready for them when they come." And I really don't, cause I never thought myself to be like this funny person. But yeah, let's get it, trolls. What color have these trolls got standing on their head? Yeah, Dove. Let me tell you something. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, it ain't no disrespect or no nothing. Why do you have yellow teeth, Tina? Probably because I be chewing on those yellow crayons. But you know what? It's so many other channels over here. You can go anywhere you want to go, and you never have to see my yellow teeth. And obviously, you don't know your colors because my teeth are not yellow. They're gold. Okay. uh Clean yourself up. I will, Joe, soon as I get off this live. Soon as I get off this live. Uh okay then, Dove. Good. Only one say it right. Okay, all righty then. Thank you very much. Um, the year hasn't. Last year wasn't that good for me, but the one thing I can say, hey, Pretty Brown, I need you in here, girl, because the trolls are trolling tonight. When they come through, don't give them no second chance. If you think they saying something out the way, every now and then, probably let one or two slide through so I can go ahead and go off. Not really go off on them, but you know, yeah. We ain't got nothing really going on tonight. What you got? You got a question? You got something or whatever? But it's a lot of trolls coming through here tonight, and so I done been called everything in the world. But anyways, I say that as long as this year, long last year and the year before were horrible years for me. But last year was better than the year before, so I'm expecting this year to be better than last year was. And long as it's better than what last year was, I'm good. I'm good. I just finished telling them before. I don't expect all to be perfect because if you don't never have no test, you can't have no testimony. So um I expect to be tested. So it is what it is. And hopefully, you said your year wasn't that good last year. Hopefully, this year gonna be better than last year was for you. I believe it for you already. Yeah, sometimes we have a bad day, but Jesus is with us, so we don't have to worry about anything. Okay, believe that. um, you're gonna be good. We got blessings coming through. We know that. Okay, Dove, come on through and tell us about it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we got something. We need the expectancy and somebody to keep on coming through and saying that that's the way this year is gonna go. And I listen. I hate to make promises, but the good things I share I think I share more bad things than I have good things that has happened to me last year. But I'm going to do my best to not run away and run from YouTube when things get heavy for me. It just is a part of life. I'm gonna come on and share those things with you, but I'm gonna come on and share the good things that's happening to me just as well as those things. You know, I had some great things like, oh, and I can tell you about one of them. One of the good things that happened to me last year was I wanted to build my garden beds, but I didn't want to pay the money for it because it would have been like $600 to $800 for me to be able to build them with the amount of wood that I needed. And I just told God about what it was that I wanted. And then I made a joke and I was like, and if you want to give it to me for free, you can do that too. Well, I did not know that me making that joke and saying it like that, that is exactly what happened. And now let me tell you how I ended up getting it to be free. Me and my niece was somewhere one day and she found a construction site and they building a whole bunch of housing and everything. And you know, on construction sites, they throw away an enormous amount of wood. Well, enter at your own risk and go to those garbage cans and pull it out, and then you can see I drove my trailer over there and we loaded that trailer up with the wood from out of those garbage cans and everything. And I built me a beautiful garden bed that got a lot of stuff growing in it. So um I had to do a little work with it, but I still got the wood for free. I ended up paying about $30 to build a to build a whole bed, and that the $30 was the screws that I needed to put the bed together. So that's one good thing happened to me, and it's all green right now. I got a whole bunch of stuff growing in it right now. So how did your dinner taste? It was great. It was great. At the same time I was making, if you listening to me talking on the video, then I was eating in between. Because I had just finished making it. So, you know, usually when I make it, when I do those shorts and stuff like that, I be in, it be happening like right then. I don't have no backlog of stuff. Like I record stuff that I see in the moment, what's happening right now or whatever. So y'all, like when I be showing y'all that stuff, I be in the moment of whatever's happening and everything. It looked delicious. What was that about the eye medicine in shredded cheese? For those of you all who don't know, if you got shredded cheese in your yes, we do have to stay positive. Let me go down these comments and then we'll go back. If you negative, that's all you will get in your life. We are powerful. Okay, amen to that. So we got to be positive, and so those blessings in our life. Oh, okay, then always about sowing. Be careful what you sow because you have to reap it. These trolls are trying to test us, but we all can do. But all we can do is ignore them. Yeah, sometimes I just entertain them, you know, because I laugh at them. Who got better food, Nashville or Memphis? I ain't never been to neither one of them, but I'm pretty sure they equally, because everybody, you can find somebody that can cook good food anywhere you go. That's, I do believe that. We all support you, uh and we all support you. We are all supporting you, and we all support you. Um, Thank you very much. Okay, for those of you all who got shredded cheese in your refrigerator, go get that shredded cheese and look on the back of it. That let me make sure I'm saying the name right. I think it's called namycin. Namycin is a medicine that the doctor prescribes for your eyes, and that medicine is used in your shredded cheese to keep the shredded cheese from sticking back together once they shred it up. So if you don't need no extra eye medicine, then you probably better stay away from buying shredded cheese in the grocery store, because that's how they keep it, um, single, like from sticking together with each other, because of that eye medicine. And the way you can avoid that is by buying block cheese and shred it yourself as you need it, or either cut it. I choose to cut it in chunks because I hate cheese shredders. I really do. I can't stand that right there. And it ain't this part right here that I don't like. It's every now and then you ever scraped your fingers against that thing before. I don't mess with no cheese shredder. I rather stand there and I rather cut the cheese up um in little chunks my own self. And so yeah, if you do not know, yeah, good thing you do shred it yourself because I'm telling you, it has the eye medicine in it. Just look on the back of your cheese bag and read what's in your shredded cheese. And yeah, well, I guess I do have to get. I'm like the old school person. For a minute, my kids was buying me like a bunch of stuff to sit on the counters and stuff like that. Like, I'm old school, so I come from back in the days. The best we had that was extra that sat on the counter was a microwave. What we had was regular stuff like the oven, the stove, that kind of stuff like that. I ain't too interested in like the air fryers and all these different stuff. Like, I got crock pots and stuff. But I don't keep them on the counter. I got steamers and all of that stuff. I don't keep. I got the panini press and all of that stuff. Don't keep it on the counter. I know none of that stuff. So it's like when I think about a cheese shredder or something like that, my mind never goes to electric. Uh, it just doesn't. I have to be honest about it. It never goes to that. But now that you said that, then okay, the not that far back. Not the nah. Let me tell you, the house that the house that I lived in before we came over here, we did actually have a fire oven. What you call it, a pot belly stove in it from like back in the days or whatever. Like that. Hey, RJ, how you doing tonight? Hey, Les. It's storming too hard on the metal roof. I'm back up. Oh man, I love the sound. Love, love, love the sound of rain hitting on top of a tin roof. You talking about a good time? Um, Sleeping. Man, please. That's like having a box fan stuck in your window, blowing the air through when you ain't got that's the kind of old school that I come from right there. The kind when you really ain't used to have no air condition. You had a box fan sit in your window and make that noise all night long, and now you can't live without that noise that fan be making. That kind of old school. As I put my hash brown in the air in the air fryer. I don't be hating on no air fryer, but I'm tell you what. My daughter bought me an air fryer, and I left home for a little while, and my kids got their hands on it. One of the buttons was popped off. They took the handle off of it, and they broke the handle on it. And that don't mean that the thing don't work, and you probably can order the parts or whatever. But I can't stand no broke up stuff like that right there. I took that air fryer and set it on the side of the road. I don't know. I think one of my neighbors or something picked it up, because we have people out here just spend their day riding around just looking at what other people done set outside all day. They grab it and then go and sell it for scraps and stuff like that right there. So um cold front came through strong in Texas. Ooh wee, it's cold in Texas. Winter just slapped me in the face. Ooh, you know what I hate, when you walk out the door and then it be it's feel like the cold be stinging your cheeks when it be that kind of cold. I can't stand it. Are you pre or post op trends? Clayton, I don't have to be either one because I was born a woman and I walk in being a woman happily. So ain't nothing trans, pre op, no BBL, no blessed implants, none of that. So let me go ahead and get rid of you. Goodbye. Come back on a good day. On a bad wait a minute, not a good day, on a bad day. Come back on one of those days, you might get what you're looking for. If you come back on one of those days, the straight steel, LOL, load the wood and light it up, and you got your oven ready. And hey, we'll warm that house up. I don't care how old fashioned it was. Got an air fryer, cause ain't know how to cook. Hey, I'm not against the air fryer. I'm just saying, like, I'm old school. That's what it ain't something that I'm used to. Now, let me tell you what I do like about it is, like, if you um say, like, you cook chicken wings or something like the night before, and you wanted to be crispy or something like that, like, you can put them back in there, and then I love how, like, it heat that kind of stuff back up. But yeah, no, I just don't be out. My kids, they love all of that new stuff. Girl, add me real quick. I don't know how to add nobody onto this live right here. You have to I have to be on I actually thought about coming up on StreamYard tonight instead of doing it like this right here, cuz I don't know how to add nobody um to this kind of stream right here. You know, sometimes I be at, you have to let me know ahead of time, girl. Um you slipping because I'm trying to cook. That's all right. That's all right. But we got y'all talking a lot like this, like y'all talking a lot like these live this live. Thank you very much. Please do. You can reheat fries in that, unlike no other. Yeah, see, my kid. If had it not been for my kids, um, I would not know those things. It's like my daughter is the she is the air fryer queen. When I came back and I throw that air fryer away, she was like, "Mom, I'm so disappointed." She was like, "Then why'd you just have to throw it away?" So, I have to go and get them another one. And then, I be just listening to little things. I just be wondering about those things because I'm just so used to, like, I didn't grow up with a whole bunch of fancy stuff or no none of that stuff right there. So, like, everything, I be like skeptical of it. It's like, what do they use to make this thing? How is this heating up the food? I got so many questions. Sometimes I'll be knocking my own self out by asking all them dang on questions. So, you know, but I still think I still think I need to get them another air fryer. But my daughter loved to cook French fries in it too, and it's better than frying them in grease anyway. So I think I need to. You say, what is StreamYard? StreamYard is let me see how I explain. It's a streaming app that you come through on and where you able to add, like, say, like, people wanted to come up on your panel or something like that, and you want to have a conversation or you want to interview somebody or something like that. You use StreamYard, and I don't know if there's a way for you to do it through YouTube. I don't think I've ever done it through YouTube. I've always done it through StreamYard, where you're able to add some other people. So that's just kind of what it is. And I know it's other ways and stuff to do it. I ain't gonna even sit up here and try to pretend like I'm that smart when it come down to computers and stuff like that. I am not. But I'm learning as I go. I'm learning. Hey, Korean. Did you get an extra day off of work, or then are they sending y'all back on the job tomorrow? Because in Georgia, they gave an extra day off. Just say, talk me to sleep. I might be yelling too loud tonight, Korean. I feel like I'm like a little hyper kid tonight because these trolls that been coming through. Yeah. Today was a rough day. Had to put some boundaries down with a family member. RJ, it feels like a rough day, and trust and believe me when you say that. I just left out of that, and I'm telling you, it felt horrible. It felt horrible to have to do it, especially when you're always that one, you trying to help out. You trying to be this person to and that person to and that person to you, and all you keep on getting is a bag of poop handed to you every time when it comes to them. So it come a point. It's time to cut them off. It is time to cut them off. You know how they say, you don't miss what you got until it's gone. Go ahead and do it. Let me tell you something. I know what it feel like to have to cut them loose. So it is what it is. And that even and let me tell you something. What comes along with that when you put those boundaries in place, you will find out later on that you put those boundaries in place for more than what you thought you was putting them in. You was putting them in place for, because things will keep on showing themselves up, and it'll be just like this. Golly, I'm glad that I did X, Y, and Z, because boy, that thing right there was meant to mess me up. It'd be just like that. So I'm telling you, you'll be okay. I just went through that. I was I was saying add me because I was thinking the old Sean, the old Shauna would have put it in the trash. Then you said exactly that. I sure did. Throw it right in the trash. I'm still the old Shauna when it comes to that. It's easy to bake oven for adults. Uh, okay, then yeah. Radiation question. I Yeah, I see. I have those kind of questions right there. Everything seems like it's just like I have a million questions about everything like that. Those kind of things. You could put the StreamYard link and do it through YouTube. Okay, RJ. So you can put a link and then still use it through YouTube. I gotta do some research because I don't know. I usually don't. I usually don't come through like this. When I use my StreamYard, when I use StreamYard and everything, I usually come through and I got like I think I be all kinds of professional and stuff over there, but the panel members can choose to push through on web browser or download the StreamYard app. Oh, okay then. I gotta look into that. I don't know anything about it, but I do like to do I do like to be on StreamYard because instead of people like really talking to me in the chat and stuff like that, I like for people to hit the button and come up on the panel and be able to have a conversation about whatever. Whenever I be on there, then I do the same thing. Either way, I can come on either way. But right now it's like I'm finding like this is like a little bit easier like to do the vertical right now because I'm working on like growing a little bit more because and it's like my once you come on you hear and then you disappear and then you come back again and you disappear again. It's like your notifications and stuff do not go out to your people that are subscribed to your page or whatever. I don't really know how that works, but you know what, doing the vertical stream is working for me right now, so I'm probably gonna do them for a little while. But now, I promise you on everything that she said bring me up, it just made me think about, I did think earlier today, why don't you do StreamYard today? So I gotta work on figuring that out. I'll do some research and check that out. I remember we had one of them things, it looked like an air fryer back in the days, but it had grease. Then then you the pan, you dip the pan in the grease. It had a handle. Girl, I don't know what you talking about. A deep fryer? Anyway, it made the best fries. Okay. I know I know what it's like, Miss C. All right, don't start quoting Color Purple because we'll be stuck there for a while. I know what it feel like, Miss C, to be. Look, see there, I don't already went there. Yeah, I love me some Color Purple. That's like Color Purple is like my favoriteest movie. Yes, I said favoriteest. I love me some Color Purple. Sister, you been on my mind. Oh, sister. This is what I text my mom. What you text them? Shauna, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Hey, you better believe it. You better believe it. And they'll walk all over you. Just like they say, these boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. Never mind, it takes too long. Well, air fryer is no radiation. It's like an oven, but when with wind going in a circle real fast. Okay, all right then. Want to go somewhere and want to sing and have it beat at you. See there, you done started. I don't hear Sophia at the time, but I hear her now. Next time I put a little sugar, hey, I put a little sugar over in his feet, and they'll see how you like it then. You let that little nappy head girl sit at the head of your table. Hey, oh my God, that's my movie right there. Like, oh man. And let me tell you something. One time, I put Color Purple on because I asked my husband had he ever seen Girl, Color Purple before. And he was like, no, he ain't he said he ain't never seen it before. So I was like, ooh, I was ready to watch it too. So we put on Color Purple. And oh my God, he ain't the one. Like if it's something sad or any of that, Color Purple got a lot of ups and downs in it. He gonna get up and walk out of there because he don't want to feel none of the emotional parts and know none of that stuff. But when he walked back in that room, when that little boy walked in the room and and Celia was turned around and y'all know what she was doing. She say, that little boy say, huh, what you doing that for? That was one time when he walked in on he bust out laughing. And then when Harpo was working on that roof and he fell through that roof, and the little boy walked in there and he say, it's gonna rain on your head. It's gonna rain on your head. Yes it is. Yeah. I was getting to it, Paul. Oh my God. See, y'all got me stuck. Pretty Brown, you got me stuck. Brown white, but you be surprised how movies transcend. Hey, I know that's right. It ain't gotta be nothing. Movies are movies, but the color purple is that thing. Is that yeah, all kinds of ways. Oh, well then since we gonna say that right there, when she was speak slowly. Absolutely, I am. But even though, see, you come over here talking about that. I got a whole short that's talking about that. Even with my missing teeth and all, I'm still so cute. And you sitting up here with the letter S wrote all over your head. Probably the snake that you look like in your comments. Okay. You might be one of those ones that wake up in the morning and you will find out what your mouth won't do. Because your jaws might be locked up in the morning. Don't say Miss Shauna ain't warn you. Don't say I ain't warn you now. Okay, then let's go back to what we were talking about, Um, when the one thing I would say, so when what her name was, what Oprah Winfrey name was in that movie, Miss Sophia. No, Miss Sophia, no. When Miss Millie, when Miss Millie asked Oprah, do she want to be her maid? Oprah turned around and looked at her and she said, hell no. hell no. What did you say to Miss Billy, ma'am? I said, hell no. Listen, oh my God, I just feel like hey, I can talk. And it don't, let me and my sister be watching that. It ain't no quiet time. We be talking the whole movie all the way through, which, uh, talk the whole movie through. That was literally my aunt and mom's favorite movie, along with what was it? Steel Magnolia and Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, Steel Magnolia was so sad. And you know what I hate too is when you have good movies like that right there, and then they try and remake them. I don't like. I don't like that. I don't like when just like when they did Lion King. I like Lion King, but I ain't like. I was scared to watch the second part. That was one I like, the first and the second part. Then they made Little Mermaid. I hated when they made the second part or whatever, but then you ended up watching it or whatever. I don't like what you call it. That's the sequel to it or something like that. So I was like, um, okay, welcome back, welcome back. Color Purple is a classic. Yes, it definitely is. um, the trolls are really trolling tonight. They doing their job. They come in and what they is a representation of is the devil. And the devil always do his job. Sometimes we be mad at the devil for doing what his job is. That's what his job is, to try to get up under our skin and agitate us, try to encourage us to do the things that he would do or whatever, which is how he ended up getting kicked out of hell. So we just gonna tinker with him a little bit and kick him the hell out of here. So that's all we can do for him over here. But we ain't yeah, Korean, you don't even know. I think we done blocked about 15 of them tonight already. So let them be trolls. But I always say, um, I think there's a consequence for trolls, but I guess we'll never know unless we get some of them that start to testify and stuff and talk about how they used to be a troll and everything, and then they had to stop because they started getting little certain things. But like on the night like this, I think like they having fun. But I feel like when we're in here and we're having good conversations and somebody's searching for healing, you understand when we be like on our our talks that we get deep on or whatever. I feel like when people come in and try and interrupt stuff like that, I feel like there's a consequence for them. That's just my belief. Nobody else ain't got to believe that, but I feel like when the other night when the girl came through and said her hot box was hurting, and then she said that it stank and everything. When I said what I said, I meant everything that I said. Tomorrow morning you may wake up and that thing gonna be hurting and stank for real. And you may have to go and see a doctor about what's going on. And that ain't being mean. I'm just telling you, there's a consequence when you step on God's toes when he doing his work in the midst of whatever is happening. And you think you just gonna step in and do whatever you want to do in those moments. I feel like there's a consequence for that. I could be wrong. You could believe something different, but that's what I believe. Oh man, the Christmas visit broke my 12-year old's heart. Oh, and then when they took the when she came there to visit the kids, and then she had to leave immediately. Yeah, that was very very sad. Probably because of the vertical. Yeah, I like doing the vertical live. So now it's like it's bringing new people around. Like reintroducing yourself to YouTube, whatever. I found a lot of beautiful people, to talk to and everything, doing the vertical stream. So, um, you know, I like it. But we'll I'm still gonna do my stream yard and stuff like that. I haven't been there. And sometimes I'll be missing like my little intro and stuff that I made everything over there. They say they got that they got that nasty woman. They say she got that nasty woman's disease. Oh my gosh. I don't make me have to find color purple tonight. That break all I'm gonna stand back and see what color Suge gonna paint the wall this time. Should sent nothing but that the tray back out there. And that is all. You trying to I can't even finish saying that. I can't even finish saying that sentence right there. Cause you know we'll get in trouble with YouTube for saying that. I was always known for making up the song they sang. I would say, uh, hey, you RJ, you wouldn't be the only one because you'll be. I remember my sister and them would be. They'll listen to me sing a song because I always try to figure out what the real words is to a song. You know, when they, especially when people be making up their own song, then she be listening to me. She was like, "Girl, I always thought that song was saying this, this, and this, and this." She's like, that's what they were saying. I think we all do that. That's like a natural. That's like a natural thing. You make up your own words or you hum whatever words it is um until you get it. Rain sounds are putting me to sleep, Shauna. I gotta go. That's all right, Les. I know how it is. And I also want to thank you. Man, y'all, let me tell you something. Les told me about his properties and stuff like that yesterday and that he shared some amazing pictures and stuff with me today, and I am gonna share them with y'all. But I'm just gonna hold on to them just for a little while because I could. Even when he was telling me about it, I couldn't have imagined that he was talking about what he was talking about. Because last night he told us like that they got the caves and everything, and all of the property and stuff that they got. I couldn't have envisioned it. I didn't envision it being what I just got not long ago. So y'all gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait for a little while, but I am going to share it with y'all. So I really, really appreciate you for that. And he also gave me permission that he doesn't mind if I share it with y'all here on YouTube. So coming on the community wall, uh you gonna see. Yes, CT bag. You told Harpo to be me. You better bash Mister's head open and think about heaven later. Oh my gosh, all those, y'all some color purple watching folks up in here. Car wash was one of my faves with Pointer Sisters and Richard Pryor. What is the name of that movie where Richard Pryor he got some real funny movies. But one time, like I think he was messing around with a whole bunch of ladies, and when they had, I think he got ran over or something by the car, and then when his casket was flat like this right here, when they put him in the casket, that one right there funny too. Richard Pryor has some very funny movies. I love that line you did in The Color Purple. You told yes. Yeah, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Can you do a shout out? Hey, Presley Long. why why do people like somebody to shout them out just so your name can be in the middle of my video? That's it. Uh Hop on who this woman? Who this woman? The way she said it. I know her name Ray Don Chong. Who this woman? Is he my man? And the way she had that old squeaky voice and everything. Can't a man dance with his wife if he want to? Let me stop. Hey, Kanita. Hey. I love to see you smile. Thank you. I'm glad to be smiling. Which way is up? All right, show to be okay. Then let me write that down. That the only reason I know about that because that's my husband kind of movies. And you absolutely right. Y'all know I have my little piece of paper. So I be looking for something to watch that before. Which way is up? And On car wash, one of what car wash was the one that the man had them heels on with the fish tanks in it, wasn't? And then he was walking and he was pimp walking, and then one the fish tank bust up under the bottom of his ground, up under his up under his feet. Uh-huh. Thank you, Shauna. I've been trying to find something good to watch. I do too. In anybody who be having some good movies or whatever in here, then put them in the chat because I'll be looking for good movies too. Um, what a beautiful LGBTQ woman. No, you can take the L, the G, the B, the T, and the Q from off of there. I'm just a woman. That's all. John. Guilty movies I love also was Big Mama's House and White Chicks. Uh let me see Big Mama's House. And that's what Big Mama is Martin, I think. And then White Chicks definitely is I'm gonna tell you my favorite part in White Chicks was um and those are movies like for my own particular reason that I ain't gonna really name right now, because everybody be so sensitive or whatever. But I ain't too much into those kind of movies right now. But when they was in the car and he sang in the song, "Making My Way Downtown," that's anytime I hear that song, I have to listen to it and I crack up every single time, just even thinking about it. Every time, especially when his head was like, yes, that's my favorite part of White Chicks. Miss Celie, I've been be all my life, and I be if I let another, all right, I'm your biggest fan. That's how I like something from off of SpongeBob. I'm gonna I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you sucker. Oh, okay then. That's what it is with the fish tanks under the shoe. I'm gonna get you sucker. Yeah, I love those Lifetime thriller movies. I used to have the LMN channel. Them cable companies begin you. They have you have all them different channels and everything. I don't even have cable no more. All I got is we got Wi-Fi and we got Netflix. Well, we got a couple of different things. We got Netflix, Hulu, all them different kinds of things right there and stuff like that. But um, I don't mind like if I find a good movie or something like that, even if I have to pay for it like through YouTube or something like that, I don't mind paying for it in that way. They used to have like y'all ever seen this movie called Mac and Me from back in the days? You gotta kind of be like up there in age to know about Mac and Me. But Mac and Me was about this little alien thing, and they be like doing like that. Um, listen, I'm about to tell y'all something, and I even with this one right here, I'll be like, yeah, Pretty Brown, throughout the day, me and you can sit around and we can watch what it was the ID channel and Lifetime Movie Network. Them two channels right there. Oh my gosh, like all day, every day, just to be calling each other on the phone. Girl, do you see this episode right here? Yeah, isn't sure the same lady who played anime in. Yes, she did. She did play in that too. I caught that too. I never noticed that before, but yes, she is the same. Suge Avery is the same lady. I love Richard Pryor and moving it. What about Bustin' Loose? Um, Cicely Tyson and Richard Pryor, Bustin' Loose. I love that. I love that movie. Um, when they was tending to the kids and stuff like that. Richard Pryor had some good movies. School Days and Cooley High. Sis, oh my gosh, y'all is definitely taking me back. Kanita. One thing I don't do is I don't do no scary movies. Let me tell you something. When I was a little girl, I remember being 6 years old. My mama them used to be watching Friday the 13th and everything. I'll be trying to do anything to get away from that TV. I learned a long time ago when I was a little girl that stuff get inside your spirit, and it's like it's hard to get it out of your mind and everything. I can remember every single time, like my mama them loved like scary movies and stuff like that. I never wanted to watch them. I still don't watch scary movies right now and stuff because I don't want to have no dreams and stuff about none of that stuff. I don't do none of that scary stuff. Not like that right now. Mm-mm. I don't like no scary movies. I have to get up early. Good night, sis. Good night, T. Sherelle. Thank you for always coming through and supporting. Thank you so much. Cocoon was a good one. Yes, with that, I think that was Jessica Tandy in that one right there. I ain't seen that. I ain't seen that a long time. But what was time? It was a movie called Time Machine back in the days too. Um, I think that was the name of it. Oh, Moving was hilarious. Yes, it was. Moving was very funny when they took all of his furniture and stuff and they messed his car up and everything. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Trading Places, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, I thought that was the same lady. I think she's a princess in real life. What? Hey, RJ, coming to America. I always say, if my husband knew in the beginning what he had, I would have he would have known that he had that girl that was standing there when he Eddie Murphy told her to stand there and bark like a dog, and he walked away from her. That would have been me if he only knew what he had. But God ain't want him to know. God ain't want him to know that I was willing to do all of those things. But I'm being so honest that if my husband would have knew what he had right from the get go, I'd have did anything that he asked me to. Anything. Coming to America. Coming to America. Yes, I don't watch them no more. The spirits are real, so I stopped watching them. Yeah, yeah, I feel like that too. Yeah, I don't watch any of that stuff. One night I remember my sister was watching not my sister, my daughter was watching Leprechaun in the Hood. And we all getting ready to go. We all getting ready to go to bed. She's still up watching Leprechaun. Everybody else done basically went to bed. She's still like the only one up. So her daddy walked through the house, and she got every light. She had every light on in the house. Her daddy came through the house, and he was like, you got to turn these lights off or whatever." She turned the TV, the lights, and everything off. And I came back through there, and I walked back through there before I got ready to go to bed to go and tell her good night. And when I walked in there, and I say, "Well, why you turn the TV off?" I say, "He didn't tell you had to turn the TV off. Why he say you just had to turn the lights off?" My daughter say, "Ain't nobody fizzing to sit up in here with all these lights off watching no scary movies." He say, I'm just going to bed." She was like, I was cracking up. She said, "Then you be hearing little noises and stuff creaking through the house and everything." She's like, I ain't finna do that. I listen to the Wiz soundtrack to this day. He's the Wiz and he lives in time. Oh my God. You can't win, child. You can't get in. You can't get out of the game. You can't win, child. If I could feel, if I only had a heart. Hey, Tasha Speaks. I that's one of my favorite songs is Boys in the Hood. Yeah. Now I could watch something like that right though. I don't seen Boys in the Hood. I don't know how many times. Uh, Another one of my, let me say one movies that ain't gonna never get old to me is Friday after next Friday. You know those ones right there. Let me tell you something. Those things is so funny. Like I can watch them till now. I remember when every time when my daughter was little and we'll be watching Friday, and Debo come riding through on that bicycle. You know, if you ever pay attention to it, every time Debo show up, they start playing the music like off of Jaws or whatever. Dun dun like they play scary movie music whenever he show up. Soon as my daughter hear that, she be like, and then you'll see her finger creak open right there a little bit, and she be looking at the movie through her finger. Looking at the movie through her little finger right there, scared to see Debo. Now that you've told me what it what is, I better point towards the Wiz. All right, that's so funny. That got big. It was such an obscure movie. Always hard to find a blockbuster. Uh, hey, Miss. Look at Miss Parker come through when I'm talking about Friday. Hey, Miss Parker. Miss Parker. How you doing? Happy New Year to you too. Single white female. Let me see what. Oh, was that Demi Moore? Yeah, I got some movies up in my head. Yes, I don't watch a whole lot of this stuff. Um Shall I make it typos? That's all right. We still be understanding what you be saying, even though New Jack City. When I think about New Jack City now, all I can think of is Dave Chappelle when he be doing his skits and stuff, and he had his lips and stuff all jacked up. Poetic justice, yes, love it. That's funny. Yeah, hey, yeah. Miss Parker came through and I always tell Miss Parker I don't mean nothing by it, but I can't help but think about it whenever she come through. That's all I be thinking about is when they was coming out that house and smoking. It was like, hey, Miss Parker, with your fanny. Yeah, just them was some of the funniest movies. Like, see, y'all ain't even give me a chance to even think about anything. Life. All right, yes. Hey, Shakira. Players Club. Okay, what was in Players Club? Oh man, I just in Players Club I found those uh those were some real lessons some real lessons up there. But I love when Bernie Mac when Bernie Mac got for all of the stuff that he was doing inside there when they had made his head get stuck in the window. When his head got stuck in the window, and then they burnt him with the cigarette. And in real life that wouldn't be funny, but that was funny in that movie right there. Yeah, y'all calling out some good in life. You gonna eat your cornbread? Y'all know the man that said that part right there when he asks you he gonna eat his cornbread. Y'all know his son is on YouTube. I watch his son here. He got a daughter. I can't even think of his name, but that guy passed away, but his son is here on YouTube. I can't even think of what his name is. Right, child. It's like childish something. But he's here on YouTube. I like watching his page too. He has you watch him how he interact with his kids and everything. Is I just love that. Soul Man. Shakira, I'm trying to think of Soul Man. What was Soul Man? Because I definitely seen that. Jason's lyrics. Yeah, I love Jason lyrics too. I love Jason lyrics. What was the other one? Jada Pickett paid in. Oh, set it off. And sad to say, my favorite scene in that part is when Queen Latifah hit them switches on that car and crunk it up, and she is like, she finna go out in, she finna go out in true fashion, and she like crunk it up and drove through. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't really like that scene. Like that scene. What I love is the song that they play in that scene. I absolutely love that song. I do. Now see, I gotta go and listen to that. I really do. Up Against the Wind is the name of that song. I love that. Um, Miss Parker, we been in here. We done talked. We done did the whole Color Purple movie up in here. Me and the chat together. we done did the whole. We done did the whole. You gonna let this little nappy head girl sit at the head of your table and we done. I told you we done been through the whole thing, Miss Parker. the whole movie, Miss Doubtfire. um, with the spoken voice like any older and you look like you look like mom. oh my gosh. I think I know just who you talking about in there. I think he was in there smoking. Oh, when they ran over there in life when he and they stole the lady pot off the window, burned him up and everything. This Doubtfire, believe it or not, makes me cry. Really? You know why I used to think about there used to be this movie back in the day and I can't remember the man. I think that he played Batman or what, I forget what his name is, but he played this movie. It was Mr. Mom back in the days. Y'all know y'all got to be a little older to know about that movie, but Mr. Mom back in the days, who remember that movie? I don't think I have the strength, fellow. Hell, your I don't think I have the strength. Where that come from? Your voice is beautiful. Thanks, Vinny. Thank you, thank you. Liar, liar. I don't remember what. Hey, from Brazil. Alrighty then. I got some folks over there. Bernie Mac and Samuel Jackson. Love and basketball. You know what? Everybody be talking about love and basketball. For whatever reason, I ain't never sat down and watched that movie. Never. Never. I don't even know why. The Mask and Ace Ventura. Now the Mask, I think I can sing a lot of those things. Ooh, and just thinking about the Mask because the girl that played it, what the girl was who the Mask was after in that movie. She play another movie, but he played Jim Carrey played in that movie too. I think he was like her stalker or something like that in that movie. Something about Mary. Y'all ever seen something about Mary? Those of y'all ain't never seen something about Mary, go and watch that. Ace Ventura when he was coming out that rhino behind. That was funny. That song I Can It's a Nightmare. To my Up Against the Wind. Hey Emily, hello from Greece. All right, it's about 6:50 a.m. right now. 6:50 a.m. when these kids will be on their way heading to school. Take care. I'm just spreading some love and kindness. That's what we like over here. Thank you, Amelia. Fast and Fury. I done seen that a little bit. I don't care too much for yep, Michael Keaton, Mr. Mom. Come on, somebody. Y'all know these movies. Y'all know about these movies. Yes, Mr. Mom. That used to be one of my favorite movies. That listen, since I got all y'all in here that know about these movies and stuff right here, it used to be this movie that used to come on back in the days, and I think it used to be like Treasure Island or something like that. But they used to be I don't know. It seemed like to me Olivia Newton-John or somebody played in it, but it was like she used to sing this song, "Keep pumping, keep going." Dun-dun. I don't know. I cannot remember the name, but I remember seeing that movie back when I was a little girl. And it's like I don't know if it's called Treasure Island. I ain't pulled up nothing that showed me anything about it. Short Circuit. I used to love that too. Um, I still have that movie. I ordered that on YouTube and got it. But y'all know they be changing up the scenes and all of that stuff. And at the end of all this, all makes me wanna watch Independence Day. I don't remember a whole lot about Independence Day. I love me some Robin Williams, Nano Nano. Yeah, I remember that right. Michael Keaton played Mr. Mom. Yeah. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, girl. I ain't seen you in a minute. I actually went back and read one of your comments the other day, and I was just like, because I have to go back and look whenever I can. But I read one of your comments the other day. I said hey to you, but I don't think you could have heard me. But I said hey, Elizabeth. Uh, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I ain't gonna say it 3 times because I don't need Beetlejuice to come over here and visit me. I don't need him to come over here. We're all on the same page. Yes, the clone. Sherman. No, hey, in that movie they had some of the best reads or whatever. What you think about this noodle right here? Limp just like you. Oh my God, be myself and Irene. Yes, ma'am, that was funny. Something about Mary. Yeah, no, but something about Mary, honey, when she thought that little stuff that come from the men's or whatever, she thought it was some styling gel and she used it and it made that hair stand up. Right there in the front. She had like some good old styling gel right there on the front. And then when what the lady name that lady had done messed around and picked up them pills and she had done took them and she was running around there and that dog got stiff and everything. Something about Mary. Oh, right from the get go when what you call it zipped his beans up into his zipper in that bathroom. Oh my God, I feel his pain. I'm telling you. I feel his pain when he did that, and I know I ain't got none of them. I ain't got none of them balls like that, but I feel his pain when he did that. Beverly Hills Cop. Uh huh. Oh God, Shakira. Imitation of Life. Oh my God, I done seen that movie so many times, and let me tell y'all about that movie right there. Mahalia Jackson, the way she sung that song at that lady's funeral, Lord have mercy, gave a sister chills. I could still go and listen to that right now. It's like I loved Imitation of Life. Goonies. Hey you guys. Yeah, y'all in there with the movies. I love Short Circuit. It was my favorite at one time. But listen, I was telling you, Meet the Fockers. Yes, that was one of my movies right there too. Um, um, I was telling y'all about over on I was telling y'all one of the things that was like God, you're gonna have to forgive me for this one right here. Over on TikTok, there's this couple that they have a set of twins, and they have this I think you call a genetic, it's like a genetic disorder or something like that where they're born and it's almost like they skin, I think it's like pierogi, I don't want to say it wrong, but it's like it starts with a P or something. But they have this, and I was looking at them, and I look at them, and they like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. And this twins, they be over there they be fighting each other and different stuff like that, and they kind of talk like with a very high pitched voice, but they don't look like I don't want to say normal because what is normal? You are made the way that you are made, but I was over there watching them one day and I was like, "Oh my God, God forgive me." But those little girls, they look just like the little alien on Mac and Me. So I don't know if y'all ever seen Mac and Me, but Mac and Me was like on this. It's real old. It's like the United States or something went to the moon or whatever, and then these aliens came up to the thing. The thing vacuumed them in there and brought them back to Earth. But they ain't know like they brought them back here. When they got back here, they escaped from the machine, and then they got in somebody's car and stuff and got away and stuff like that. But anyways, they used to be they do their hands like this, like they're talking, like whistle and stuff, and they like Coca-Cola and everything. Oh my God, I was over there looking at them little girls, and I swear on the inside of me, I was like, oh my God, they look just like real Mac and me. um, and something say, go look in the go look. Catherine, just be glad I got teeth over here. Go ahead on with all that. Your teeth must be done all fell out. You over here worried about somebody else teeth. Anyways, we got another troll. See, we on the roll over here. We got the trolls just keep on coming. I don't know how I got to see that troll right there in the middle of my sentence. But some say go to the comments and see. Oh my gosh, I was strolling through the comments and everybody, kind of was like over there laughing with them and everything like that. And why did I scroll down to the comments and somebody in the comments was thinking the same thing that I was saying? Oh my God, they look just like Mac and me. And I fell out laughing so hard that somebody had said it. I say, Lord, you're going to have to forgive me, but I can't help that what I see with my eyes is like literally they look like the little thing. And myself, I think they cute. But I got this thing what I call is like, like ET cute and stuff like that. I call ET cute and everything, and everybody be like, that little, yeah. But I'm looking at those little girls. But if you see Mac, if y'all ever see Mac and me, he like the funniest little cutest. He got a little old bitty body, but his head is really big. But he really cute. But anyways, I like that movie. Like this baby I saw last weekend looked like the baby on not the mama. Oh, I haven't seen that. Alex Mack I watched on Nickelodeon LOL. She turned into a silver poodle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, to at a certain point I had to leave my kids alone with Nickelodeon and stuff. All them channels used to get on my nerve. Let me tell you something. SpongeBob was one of them people who I could not stand. I could not stand SpongeBob. But I'm telling you, this one day, I walked in the living room. One morning I walked in the living room, and usually before school, me and my kids when we do like a circle, and every day everybody takes a turn praying before like we go to school and everything like that, right? So I was going in the living room to turn the TV off. And when I went to turn the TV off, SpongeBob was on and he was trying to be a salesman. He was trying to be a salesman. And uh when he went to somebody and told him he wasn't making that much money making sales. Like it just like nobody didn't want to buy nothing. He said, well, what you got to do, the person who he was talking to told him, he said, well, what you got to do when you go to somebody's house, always ask for their mama. He said, well, what if they real old people? He said, it don't matter, just ask for their mama. It's like giving them a compliment or whatever when they go there. So SpongeBob go to this lady house and he knock on the door. And I promise you, this lady, if we was talking about her in real life, she looked to me like she might have been 90 years old. Hey Dove, welcome back. She looked to me like you could say she about 90 years old. So SpongeBob go to the door and he was like, SpongeBob say, hey, is your mother home? And the lady leaves from the door. Now, hear what I'm saying. I say this lady looked like she about 90 years old that came to the door. She leave from the door and she come back with her mama in a wheelchair. But her mama is almost disappeared, and her mama the same color as we talking about a white lady, but that answered the door. But when she come back with her mama in a wheelchair that look this same color. And her mama smoking a cigarette. Her mama smoking a cigarette. And I guess the cigarette done ate her to life or whatever, that she so shriveled up she brought her mama to the door. I fell out laughing. I swear I ain't never seen no no episode of SpongeBob that just made me laugh. But that one right there took me out. Good night, The Lost Boys was the. I don't think I ever seen that. Good night, Shauna. See you next time. Thank you for coming through. It's good to see you in the house. Um, I watched that episode before. Oh yeah, okay then. So you seen that SpongeBob episode? Hey, Seneca. I love SpongeBob. I cannot stand him. I think kids already do enough stupid stuff and everything without him having to teach them. Especially what turned me off with SpongeBob is that one day my kids. So I say why the TV keep making that dolphin sound? Uh, and my son told me because SpongeBob cussing. So I came around the corner and SpongeBob was over there. They had somebody had done wrote cuss words or whatever all over the garbage can or whatever, and I guess SpongeBob was reading them. And then so whenever they make the dolphin sound, then my kids know that they were saying cuss words or whatever. So holiday racing. I don't know what that mean. What you wrote, and I ain't good at abbreviations, but I can promise you on everything you're gonna get flown up out of here if it's um it's not for kids. They do. You show lives right about that, Kanita. I don't know what those abbreviations that you just put in there, and because I don't know what they stand for. Somebody tried me with that last night. I will not be saying that out loud. I won't. And I ain't gonna even pretend. But you know what? I done stayed on here and it's what cute anime girls say. Oh. I don't I hey, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't be knowing what none of that stuff be. And listen, I don't anime, the only reason I know anything about anime, like my kids like that stuff right there. But I was like, how do you even understand it? A lot of it they be watching, it doesn't even be in it's not even in our language or whatever. So I guess it's like we just be reading the captions and everything. So okay. um but I have truly enjoyed myself talking to y'all tonight. It's from the adult anime. See, I don't know nothing about that at all. But I have enjoyed talking to y'all tonight, bringing all these good old movies, bringing about all these memories. I'm gonna go and pull up me a good old movie to watch tonight. I usually don't watch no TV or no nothing like that. I just be like strolling through, watching different things, seeing what's really what is really happening in real life. That's what I be paying attention to, and I be paying attention so much so that I constantly think about growing my own food and all of that stuff because so many things. Yes, that's another good one, Shakira. Yes, yes, a thin line between love and hate. That's just really flipped out on them. Playing around with that fire. Um, but I enjoyed y'all tonight, and I always like to remind you all grow your own food. If you go over there and you shopping in that fresh vegetable section, it always has something that got seeds in it. Throw the seeds down on the ground and watch them do what they do. That's all I'm gonna tell you. They your seeds already. You done paid for it. Why not go ahead and just throw them down on the ground? I didn't tell you to go and tend to them or know nothing. Throw them down on the ground and see what happens without you doing anything to it. Just throw them down on the ground instead of throwing them in the garbage can and see what you can grow. You will be amazed at how many different things that I've grown just by throwing the seeds that I get. I even had a little garden that I call it a dump garden. Anything that had seeds in it and the seeds hadn't been cooked or anything like that, I throw it in this bed, and before you know it, we had like 5 or 6 different things that grew inside of that bed, and we did harvest fruit and stuff from it. So you know, go ahead and try it. Go ahead and try and grow you some food because you don't never know. You ever went to the grocery store one day and then when you come to the door and they tell you the only thing we accepting in here is cash today, and then you don't have no cash in your hand, so you got to go to the ATM machine and get cash before you can go in that grocery store. You go in there, oh, no cards accepted in here. We only taking this one, we only taking that one. And then what if that happens to you one day and you go there and they can't they the computer's down, you go to the bank and everything down in there, because y'all know money ain't gonna be out here much longer anyways. But why not try and grow your own things? um and then that way you'll be sure to have you some food. um yes, after watching Rotten, or What the Health, I've changed a lot. Oh, I ain't watched that. It's called Rotten. I ain't never heard of that before. Where you watch that at? Here I'm again. I'm talking about someone finna leave from off here. You say you watch. Yes, after watching Rotten, or What the Health, I'm I've changed a lot. Where you saw that? Where you watched that at, Shakira? Um, they even grow something good, sis. Yes, if you do composting, composting is amazing. Okay, then I'm gonna go. I definitely got some Netflix, so I'm going to look that up right there. If you do composting, you can look in your compost bin, and it always has some little sprouts and stuff growing in there that you can definitely pull from out of there and go stick it in the ground and watch it grow something. I done seen a man here on YouTube that in his compost bin, he had potatoes in the thing, and when he went to go and dig his thing out, he had all kinds of potatoes that he harvested from his compost bed. So um the great sky coon, that would not be a diss to be looking like Aunt Jemima. Do you know that lady sat on the shelves in the store and how many people went in there and snatched her off the shelf? I was wanted, baby, if I looked like her. So that ain't necessarily a knock, but I'm about to knock you in just a few minutes. So go ahead and get your last few minutes of fame. And if you ever ran up on me, you will see the gangster in me if you tap me on the shoulder. So that's all I gotta say. But calling me Aunt Jemima, I gladly be standing up there and then taking all of the dollars that everybody go in the store and pay for her. She been there for years and years and years. So thank you for the compliment before I kick you up out of here. All right. And you have a great night, coon. Anyways, um, not all night long. Kanita, if you had been in here early, that's all we've been going through that all night long, and I done had the best night and the best laughs with these people coming through and saying all of the stuff that they say. Child, they ain't getting on my nerve. See, the only time you ever see that if I'm having a bad day and they came through here and they was doing all of that, they can get it then. They can get it. They can actually get it then. They are, but they still wouldn't be taking anything from you. They'll be like, like what they call them little stress reliever balls or whatever. They'll be like a set of balls to me, and I'll squeeze them, cuss them out, everything. They'll be my stress reliever. So we need the trolls from time to time. And Kanita, we have to rebuke them too. Absolutely. Ain't nothing wrong with what you just said. Absolutely. In the name of Jesus. Thank you very much. Yeah, on that too, uh we gonna say good night, y'all, because we have had an amazing night of talk. And I'll see y'all the next time that we on here. Y'all have a good night. That's all right. God got a blessing for them, Kanita, and not the kind of blessing that they would want. I hope you do a live on the 7th. My oldest is turning 18. Well, we're going to turn up. Yeah, I told you I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to make it to be where I can come on here basically every day, not really skip a day. And I wouldn't even say it's gonna be every single day, but I definitely wouldn't try and do go like more than 3 days without it being, unless God tell me, yeah, you gotta fast away from it or whatever. But other than that, I'm gonna be right here rocking with y'all, talking to you. But all right, y'all have a good night. See y'all, and almost had me on here for 2 hours tonight, but I had a good it was a great almost 2 hours. Great, great, great. Thank y'all. Y'all have an amazing night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.